What's up, guys? So today is Monday the 18th. We're on a pretty easy load today. Left the house this morning about 8:30, 8:45. Then headed down to Silver Springs, New York. It's about a 120-mile deadhead. Wasn't too bad. I mean, we sat there for quite a while, waiting to get loaded and whatnot. Mostly waiting in line. Loading process was in and out. Didn't have to, but it just made things go that much faster. As they came over with 2 pallets at a time.
In 1.5 miles, swipe left on.
And there was just little sheets of cardboard that was sat on top of each pallet. I just had to, like I said, I didn't have to, but it just made things go a lot faster instead of the forklift driver getting off his forklift every time he came over and pulling the sheets off and putting them in the pile. It was just easier. He'd pull up, I grabbed the top sheet, he put the top pallet away, I grabbed the bottom sheet, and he'd come back out and grab the bottom pallet and put that one into the trailer. Nice and easy. The loaded miles is 282 miles. Going down to Chester, New York, which is down by where I was working doing coals and stuff. We'll be going down past Worksboro, past Middletown to Chester, and then probably either staying in Bloomingburg at the diner or going back over to the TA tonight and spending the night there. Alright, so we made pretty good timing. It's 7:24 right now. So, did pretty good. We ran down to the pilot down to Bath, New York. Topped off the fuel, grabbed some salad, a couple of snacks, and hit the road. Guy's checking the seal right now. He just came over and got the paperwork, and I'm sure he's about to tell me what door to put it in.
Alright, for now, you see these trucks on the guardrail over here?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, just go join the end of the line and I will come and get you when it's your turn.
Excellent.
Alright?
Any ideas?
Hour and a half, maybe.
Maybe an hour and a half.
Maybe. I got those 2 trucks in the door. I got first one there, and then it's gonna be you, and then so hour and a half, maybe.
Okay.
Gonna be longer if I don't get in there and do my job.
Appreciate it. All right, it's looking like an hour and a half. We're gonna go down here, turn around in the dark. It is like really, really dark here, but we accept that. It is what it is. As long as it pays the bills. I did bid on a load for tomorrow. Whether we get it or not is a different story. The load pay, I don't know what the load pays. I know what I offered to take it for. It goes over to Michigan. It's not going to make any difference whether I start the clock back up for 2 minutes. The load goes to Michigan. Ann Arbor, Michigan. Picks up in Goshen, which is like 5 miles from here. It'll be more than that because I'm going to go to the truck stop for the night. Shipped X. I just seen BOC and the other guy talking about that. Alright, hold on a second. Wow, it is like really freaking dark over here. Not to mention how cloudy it is. It makes a huge difference too. Yeah, I found it pretty funny. I was just watching the what was his name? This Guy Trucks and BOC. BOC and This Guy Trucks. Watching them, they were just talking about Ship X. And that's who I just seen. So, oh yeah, I was telling you guys about the Ann Arbor. Ann Arbor, Michigan from Goshen, New York. 588 miles or something like that. It asked you if you can make it the pickup time, the weight, I don't know if it said the weight, but it asked if you had the dry van. It asked if you make the pickup and delivery dates and times. It asked where you were going to be empty, when you were going to be empty. Basically making sure that all the information that lined up saying that it was okay for you to do this load, and then wanted to know how much you wanted to do the load. So we'll see what happens if I get it or not. I highly doubt it, and I highly doubt I'm going to hear anything from it until tomorrow morning. If I hear anything about it, they should, if they're going to message me on it, they should message me and say, either we accept your offer, there's a possibility that the load's already gone, or they'll counter my offer, or they just might flat out not respond. So we'll see what happens. I booked it for, I bidded on it for $250 a mile. So it came out to like $1,400, which isn't, to me, it's what I want. The least that I'm really willing to go, especially pulling for F2F, is $2.12.5 a mile. And that puts me, and that's dirt cheap. That's to get me out of somewhere. I will deadhead somewhere before I take anything less. And that's kind of shitty for me because it's the 20% cut that I lose off the top. So after that 20% cut that I lose off the top, $2.12.5 to me is $1.70 a mile. And I'm going to be missing out on a lot of loads because of that. But I'm okay with that. I'm sure there's going to be days where I'm just going to say screw it and take that $1.60 to the truck. But I really don't want to go that low. And I know it's crappy paying rates coming out of the Northeast, going back over to Ohio or anything like that, but these rates that they're trying to shove out is it's a joke. It's a joke. They're trying to roll with the industry standards, but they're charging a heck of a lot more than that, and I guarantee that. And if they're not, they're being idiots. And I'm finding it remarkable how cheap they're moving freight within New York. Like, this load pays good. This load pays $900 on 282 miles, which is over $3 a mile. But once you take out my cut, it comes out to, I think, $282 or something like that. Let's see, $3, so that's $240 a mile to me. Right? 8, 16, 24, yeah, $240 a mile to me. So it's still, let's just put it, this is definitely a stepping stone. We're gonna get this stuff figured out and go from there. Pretty satisfied with my take-home pay last week, but I put a lot of miles in for that. My take-home pay, which was Friday, I took home $2,880 after expenses. And I didn't even run a full week. So, we'll see what happens. We're going to wait here our hour and a half or whatever to get unloaded. He said an hour and a half, and I'm thinking that's before I even get in the door. And then it's probably another Well, JB Hunt said 100 minutes was the estimated wait time, so an hour and 40 minutes. So we're looking at probably 3 hours before we even get out of here. That's 10:30. We'll see what happens. So I'll let you guys know in a second. Alright guys, we are all done. Getting unloaded went a lot faster than I expected it to be. Definitely wasn't no 3 hours. We got there at 7:30. We were pulling into the dock at almost 8:30, and then by the time we got finished unloading, matter of fact, actually wrote down his times. Started unloading at 8:41, so I got in the dock about 8:30, so it was about an hour after I got there. In the dock at 8:41. Well, he started at 8:41, finished at 8:58. So we pulled out of there by 9 o'clock. Hour and a half. Not bad. And apparently there was actually an appointment for 10:30. JB Hunt told me that I had an open window from 5:15. I already picked up the clipboard 3 times. Let's see if I can go for 5. They told me 5:15 to 23:59, so 17:15, 23:59. Basically, anytime after quarter after 5 to midnight that I could deliver. And he looked on the paper, and apparently they had an appointment time for 10:30. I don't know what the deal is with that, but didn't bother me. Excuse me. So that's a wrap for today. I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. I did bid on that load. I have a feeling they're out for the day, for the night. I booked on, bidded on it at like 6 o'clock. And that was with XPO. So we'll see what happens. It's a load of topsoil, so I'm sure it's like bags of topsoil. I bidded for $2.50 a mile. We'll see what they counter. If they accept, we'll see what happens in the morning. I'll put that in the next video, but that's it for this one. I'm going to bed. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe, and we will probably see you tomorrow. See you.